Hey guys, today I'm going to be unboxing the HG Iron-Blooded Orphans Grimgerde. I gotta say, this is a really cool design that I'm really looking forward to checking out, so big thank you to MindFenix Hobby Store as always for supplying me with this kit to share with you guys. I'm very excited to check out this kit and the 1/100 scale version when that comes out shortly, in a few weeks from now. So here we can see on the front, to be honest, the box art is okay, not really the best box art we've had in the lineup so far. And then we have our mysterious masked figure here. As we all know, it's really quite obvious the whole time, even when he first appeared, that it was McGillis there, McGillis Farid. Really horrible character design here, to be honest. The hair, I mean, what's with this? It's all like shooting off in every direction. Looks stupid in the mask, and then when the eye closes on the mask, it's like shink. It's so awful. I hate it. So I hope this mask and everything goes away soon in the series. I hope it doesn't stick around for long, but I'm sure he's going to be like that probably until the end of the first season. Hopefully not continued into the second season. But let's get a look around the box here. This is number 14 in the line, so we're getting up there. Getting up pretty high in our HG kits. Taking a look at the design, it's going to have a lot of similarities to the Greys, as I believe, if I remember correctly, they're using, or they're kind of based on the same frame technology, something like that. Again, I haven't really been keeping too close tabs on some of the more technical specs of things from the series, but here we can just see some really nice poses here. I love the two swords like that. As I mentioned in previous videos, I really don't like dual wielding, but this is one kit where I think it definitely looks good with the two swords like that. Not a huge fan of the rifle for this kit. It's sort of like a Zaku machine gun mixed with a Gelgoog beam rifle, and yeah, I'm not really into that. So luckily we've got the swords. And then of course the face can open up as well, again like the Greys. For the display, it's just showing you can display it with the Greys. Not really the most exciting display, but of course you can do that. Front and back image here, just kind of for reference, and here the lower legs, shins are looking much more purple than I've ever noticed before. Interesting. And then a bit about the character, the mobile suit, and the story here, all in Japanese, and then 1,200 yen for the price tag. So there we can see couple of the smaller runners, the big runner there, which looks like a bunch of weapon and frame parts. Then some more polycap stickers there, and all of our red parts. It's kind of a dark pink-ish red, similar to the Grey's Kai too, to be honest. Taking a look at the manual, here you can see we've got the box art there again on the top, again on the bottom. More about the character and the mobile suit there, so I guess this would be some very useful information. I know it's something about the Valkyria Frame or something like that is what was the name of it. Something to do with how this was the original frame, and then the Greys were designed after this, something like that. So basically making it the Tallgeese of the series. I heard something like that. Again, someone, I'm sure you guys will correct me in the comments down below. Please feel free. Then here, again, just going over some of action poses there, what you can do, some of the articulation you can see. The weapons, looks like the swords are actually called Valkyria Blade. The shields are called Valkyria Shields, and then the rifle is called a Valkyria Rifle. So I guess in Japanese they're calling it Valkyria. In English, I believe we just call it a Valkyrie. Is that not correct? And then again, just more about the articulation and gimmicks there. As you can see, Bandai is really trying to express the fact that it can do that sort of hunched over action pose there. And then our color guide, again, there you can see some pretty unique colors. And yeah, it's definitely got some purple there. I'd never really noticed that before. There's our color pages. We'll come back to that. Our parts list is going to be here. You can see really only two big runners and then just a couple of small ones, and then the only X's we have is most of the polycap runners, so not very many polycaps actually going to be used for this kit, interestingly. Then let's see, the construction is going to looking very much like a Graze here for the construction of the body. Very, very Graze-like. I can see those arm connection parts there as well. Head, yes, interesting. Arms, and putting the upper body together. Then onto the feet and the legs, right leg, left leg. Then back to the color pages, finishing up the leg. Then putting the whole body together, and then onto the weapons and accessories, shields there as well, and the swords and all of that. So there we go. Let's go ahead and take a closer look at the runners. Foil stickers first. Here we can see only 4 foil stickers, one there for the kind of longer part of the eye, I believe, one for inside the eye, and then these 2 gray circle stickers I believe are going on the outside of the shield. And PC002 for our polycap, standard for an HG, and they're in the same kind of dark brownish color that we've had for like the Barbatos. Runner A here, again, all of our red parts. You can see basically everything on there, the shields, parts for the head, arms, torso, shoulders, legs, everywhere where we've got red. And yeah, all looks pretty nice. Thread looks very, very similar, like I said, to the Graze Kai 2. But I'm guessing it is going to be slightly different. I'll take a look in the review, I'll compare them so you guys can see that. The markings for this kit is going to be HG 1144 Grimgerde. Runner B is going to be in that same kind of dark brownish gray color that we get for a lot of inner frames here. And we can see all of the kind of frame parts here, and then the rifle parts are on a separate part of the runner here. So you can see how this part, quadrant, I guess you could call it, this quadrant of the runner here could be left off so that the rest of the frame can be reused for other kits that don't use this gun. Also, here on the B runner on the top, this is marked HG 1144 Valkyria Frame. Yes, so a Valkyria Frame. Again, guessing we are going to be seeing this again in the future. Runner C is our 2 small sort of gloss injected yellow, and thankfully the parts are small enough that I'm not seeing any swirling there in this gloss injected yellow. So it's that kind of gloss injected gold kind of basically that we've seen with some HG kits in the past, but it looks nice on this kit, so I gotta say it looks better than previous kits. Then runner D, here is a few parts for the feet, shins, parts for the head, upper arms here. Now I know these parts then I think are the parts that were supposed to be purple, so kind of disappointing that we didn't get those separated into another smaller runner with purple, so you will have to do obviously some painting to get them totally color accurate, but that should be expected with an HG. And finally on the E runner we have 4 little parts here in white, and that's about it. So that's it for unboxing the HG Grimgerde. I think I'm gonna stand with my initial thought that the only reason that this is 1,200 yen rather than 1,000 yen is because we have a little bit more part separation, so it's like 1 runner more than what we would usually have for a 1,000 yen kit. So otherwise, it's like you can see, there's really not a whole lot in there. So a little bit disappointing that they did have to go this slightly higher price for it, but you know, 200 yen, it's negligible. If you're into the design, 1,200 yen seems like a very fair price for this kit. Looks really cool, looks like it's got some really great articulation and great pose that you can do with those weapons. So looking forward to checking it out. I'll see you guys in the review coming up next. If you have any other questions or comments, leave those down below. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.